Hey kiddos, it's Mrs. Myers here. If you could turn your interactive notebook to page 46 and grab a couple colored pencils or colored pens or something, that'd be great. I'll wait till you get ready. Go ahead, pause the video if you need to. Alrighty, so here we are. Let's start with 7 feet of wood. That problem on the outside of the white entry on page 46. 7 feet of wood's being cut into 6 equal pieces. How long will each piece be? Okie doke. Well, if you open up your white foldable there's lots of space. You can divide that big white foldable into 4 pieces, okay? Kind of like a window. Cut it into 4 and you have plenty of space to work on each problem. All right, let's start with the 7 feet of wood. And you should have an orange piece of paper glued in there that is 7 inches long. So we're going to pretend that that's actually 7 feet, okay? So let's start. 7 feet of wood. 7 is being shared equally into 6 pieces. So we're going to start with 7. We're going to divide it into 6 pieces. We know that fractions are division, so we can read this division problem 7 divided by 6 from left to right, or we can read it from top to bottom, 7 divided by 6. Okay? We haven't talked about changing a fraction into a mixed number yet, but I would bet that you can imagine the idea that 7 pieces the size of 6 is a little bit more than 1 whole. 6 pieces the size of 6 gives you 1 whole, but we have 7, so that's 1 extra piece the size of 6ths. Okay, so once you have that written down, let's work on your orange rectangle here. Okay, so we have 7 feet of wood and we're going to divide it into 6 pieces. So here I've divided it into half and you're going to draw on your orange piece, okay? I'm going to divide each half equally into 3 pieces so that when I'm done with this, I'm going to have 6 equal pieces, okay? How's that? Pretty good? And if you were to measure each of your equal size pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, you would notice that each piece is just a little longer than 1 inch. Okay? 7 divided by 6. Alrighty. Let's hop over to the 4 friends. They're sharing 3 cookies. How much of a cookie does each friend get? Okay, you're going to open up your entry on the right side of that white one is where you're going to write. Let's take a look at this. Here I have my 3 fancy cookies. Okay, we have 3 cookies being shared by 4 friends. 3 divided by 4. 3 divided by 4. All right, I'm going to take my 3 cookies. I'm going to cut each one into 4 parts. Okay, 1 piece for each friend. Here we go. All right, and I'm going to color in 1 piece of each cookie. All right, so we have a friend in a blue shirt today, and the blue shirted friend is going to get 1/4 of each cookie. Okay, so 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. They're going to get a total of 3/4 of a cookie because we have 3 cookies shared by 4 friends. Okay, all right, we have 2 more problems to go over. You ready? Let's take a look at them. All right, this one on the bottom left, 12 pounds of sugar is being split into 5 bags. If all the sugar is used, how much sugar will be in each bag? Alrighty, well, let's take a look at this. We have 12 pounds divided by 5 bags. That fraction would be 12 over 5. 12 is our numerator, 5 is our denominator. The denominator is the divisor. Okay? This one I chose not to draw out. This one I chose to show as a division problem. Okay? So we have 12 pounds of sugar divided by 5 bags. 2 times 5 is 10. We have 2 left. Those 2, that remainder of 2, is 2 pounds that haven't been divided into bags yet. So we're going to take those 2 pounds, divide them by 5 into the 5 bags, and we're going to add 2/5 of a pound to each bag. So each bag of sugar got 2 whole pounds and 2/5 of those last 2 pounds. I hope that makes sense to you. You can see how this 2 of the divisor, or of the remainder, becomes the numerator of my fraction. And the 5 bags that still need to divide up that 2 becomes the denominator. Okay? Alrighty, we have one more problem to talk about. It's on the bottom right of your white entry. We have 10 pounds of meat. Let's pretend it's hamburger. 10 pounds of meat are being split equally into 3 bags to be put in the freezer. and all of the meats being used. How many pounds will go in each bag? Okay, well this isn't bad. I drew 3 fancy blue Ziploc bags here, right? I put 3 pounds of meat into each bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I used up 9 pounds of meat in those 3 bags. That was pretty easy. But it's that 10th pound that kind of gets tricky. So let's take this 10th pound. We'll divide it into thirds, and we'll give 1/3 to each bag. Does that make good sense? Each bag will get 3 1/3 pounds of meat. Okay? Let's also show it through division. We have 10 pounds of meat divided by 3 bags. 3 times 3 is 9. We used up 9 pounds. There was 1 pound left. It hadn't been divided into 3 bags yet. We're taking that 1 pound, splitting it 3 ways. Well, 1 split 3 ways, that's what 1/3 means. 1 piece cut into 3 pieces. Okay? So that 1/3, that final pound, is going to get split into 3 parts, and 1 part is going to go into each bag. Okay? I hope that made good sense to you. If you need to pause and rewatch and catch up on your notes, please do that. All right? I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Bye, guys.